Time for another cloth diapering update. I just wanted to go through our second week of cloth diapering. Eren is currently 2 weeks and 2 days old, and I just wanted to kind of update you guys about what we've been using, what's been going well, struggles, all that kind of stuff, like everything you need to know about what's been going on in our cloth diapering adventure so far in the second week. So I did order some more all-in-ones. I know I said in my last video that I probably wasn't going to, but I mentioned it to Justin, my husband, and he was like, well, we're going to keep having kids, so you might as well order them. So that totally convinced me to do so. I ordered 3 more Thirsties natural newborn all-in-ones. This is one of the old ones that we had. We did have 5, so now we have a total of 8 of them, and they should be able to last us overnight for overnight diaper changes for a couple days, you know, between laundry days. And my reasoning behind that is they're just so much easier to use when you're like dead tired in the middle of the night than to try to wrap a flat or doing anything with like 2 steps. Like this is just like 1 step and it's super duper easy, and I find it really easy when you're just like trying to get the diaper change over with in the middle of the night. And another reason why I wanted to invest in some more of these is because I remember with my first son, Calvin, Justin, my husband, would go change him, bring him back to me, and I would nurse him. And that was kind of our nighttime thing. Justin did the diaper changes, I did the nursing. And if we happen to get back into a groove like that, I would like Justin to be able to successfully use cloth diapers, because I know he's been struggling with flats and wrapping baby, you know, because with Calvin we use flats but we pad fold them inside covers, and it's super easy to do that with a toddler. But a teeny tiny little baby and their teeny tiny little legs and their teeny tiny little body, it's kind of hard to get a flat around them sometimes. So I just want Justin to be successful at cloth diapering too and not hate it. So I thought that investing in some more all-in-ones would be a way to get him a little bit more accepting of the cloth with the newborn thing. Now we have been using some flats. We've been using Gerber flats, which I mentioned in my last video that he wasn't out peeing, but he's totally out peeing now. In the second week, he is definitely drinking a lot more than he was before, and so he's totally out peeing the little Gerber flats, so I double those up, and they seem to work fine when they're doubled up, origami folded, and snappied on him. They work totally well. But I've also been using some smaller flats, like these are the GMD Green Mountain Diapers Bird's Eye flats. I use the small size Nikki's Bamboo flats. I think those are the only 2, like just the smaller sizes of flats that we typically use on our toddler. We've been wrapping around on our baby as well. And I typically do an origami fold and just like extra fold down the front part. And that's just, it just seems to work really well for us. And then I do typically snappy it. I know that my husband Justin kind of avoids the snappies. He doesn't totally like them, and he just tries to, you know, like squish it and hold it while you put the actual like cover around it and like hold it still so that the cover is holding it in place, which I mean works most of the time, but it can be kind of hard to get it on baby while you're still holding the flat and trying to wrap the cover around them. So the covers we've been using, like I mentioned last time, are the Thirsties Duo Wrap size 1s, and these are fine. They work totally well for him. They come kind of close to the belly button. The belly button stump is still there. It's probably gonna be gone in the next couple days or so, but it's looking pretty gross. I can't wait for it to be gone. Like just giving him diaper changes, it really grosses me out. I remember Calvin's was very dry, and Eren seems to be a little more wet and gooey and weird. I'm trying to make a transition from wet wipe disposable wipes to cloth wipes. We were in the first week totally using disposable wipes. These are just like the Huggies brand or whatever. And it's actually, I don't know. In the beginning, when the poo was kind of stringy and stuff, we were spraying off the poo anyway, so we'd have to take the diaper to the bathroom anyway, so it was easy for us to just throw these wipes into the trash can when we took the diaper to the bathroom, right? But now that the poo is getting more liquidy and not as weird and stringy, and we're not usually spraying it off, it's easier to have the cloth wipes because you can just throw the whole thing into the wet bag instead of having to walk to the bathroom to throw the wipe away because it's a disposable wipe, but the diaper is not disposable, so you have to go back to the wet bag for the diaper. It just makes more sense now that we're transitioning away from spraying the diapers to be using cloth wipes. Another thing about the cloth wipes, we always keep these handy to cover baby's pee-pee so that he doesn't like spray himself in the face or spray mom or whoever's changing his diaper. That's totally a thing. I didn't believe it before I had my first son. I thought that was just something that happened in the movies that wasn't like a real life thing, but it's totally a real life thing. Your baby will pee on you. It's legit. And we just currently use like an Honest Company diaper spray, wipe butt spray kind of thing with these. We just dampen them one at a time. I've been kind of wishy-washy about like actually soaking the entire wipes container with liquid. I think it works really well to use the spray bottles, so I just haven't like actually soaked all of the wipes yet. I'm just kind of back and forth about how exactly I want to implement using the cloth wipes. We've also switched over to not just using wet bags, but also using some little like dollar store baskets because holy crap, 2 kids in cloth makes a ton of laundry. So much diaper laundry. It's ridiculous. So our wet bags get full super quick. So having these little laundry baskets like as kind of backups, it's like awesome. We would need like twice as many wet bags as we have if we wanted to use all wet bags. So we're using a combination of little laundry baskets and wet bags because like seriously, 2 in cloth creates an unbelievable amount of diaper laundry. It's really insane. So we have definitely been every 2 days on the dot, sometimes a little early, doing diaper laundry lately. So another thing about using disposable wipes with newborn poo is that you can literally just throw them into the trash can and they're not going to be smelly because newborn poo isn't gross and smelly like, you know, like older kid poo. So that's like, it's not that bad to throw these directly into a trash can, an open trash can, and you know, the smell, whatever smell is there, just permeates the air. It's not gross and yucky like if I were to throw away like disposable wipes that I use on my toddler, Calvin. They would be gross and smelly. Nobody wants those in the trash can. So I use all cloth on the toddler, and we're trying to work our way into all cloth with the newborn. So that's pretty much it for the update. My last kind of thing that I wanted to say is that I feel like once you get the hang of cloth diapering a newborn, they're going to outgrow all of those things. I just feel like once we figure out our system and we're doing things consistently and we're like, yeah, we got this, he's gonna be so big that he's growing out of everything. So, I mean, literally, he's just 2 weeks old right now, and I know we have several weeks left of our cloth adventure, but I just feel like because we're using so many different things, like we're using fitteds and flats and all-in-ones and cloth wipes and disposable wipes, and you know, we're just like have such a mix of things that I feel like once we finally figure out what we really like, he's gonna be a big boy and he's gonna be wearing the one-size diapers that our toddler wears. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did like it, and let me know what other kind of mommy stuff you want to see on this channel as usual, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.